G'day guys, what's cracking? It's Ralph here, and let's say somebody walks up to you and hands you this box. What would you think it is? Pause. Hit it up in the comments below. What do you think this is? My son goes to me, why have you got yogurt sent to you, Dad? Which in some parts of the world is yogurt. I realise that. And I open it up and my daughter says, no, Hamish. It says it's tofu. See? Not even telling a lie. T-O-F-U, which in Australia is how you spell, I think, it might not even be, tofu, by Photoolex. But it's actually a light. And the reason I'm talking about it is because it's a really cool light. And you know, you get lots of lights that come and go, and some of them you like, and some of them you're like, yeah. But this light, the particular thing about this light that I'm going to show you in just a second is it's so easy to use. A lot of other lights, you've got all these black buttons and you're trying to navigate your way through an LCD screen and going, what is going on? But this, well, let's get inside, shall we? All right, we open it up by sliding off the top. And when we slide off the top, we have our charging cable and a couple of tripod attachment accessories that you can use to obviously attach to your camera with that cold shoe. And here is the light. Hello. Yeah, it's called Hello. We have on the left 2 dials and 1 button. Here's the screen and there's the charging port. Basically, we turn it on by clicking that dial from off to CCT. And at CCT we can then change the warmth or the coldness, the Kelvin quantity of that light. We do that just by turning this, and as you can see, it's incremental changes. There's no way you can spin it really quick, but there's no way to jump forward, but that's okay. Look how quick that moves through the lot, and it goes from 9,900, which is really blue, all the way down to 2,500, but that's not where it starts. Then we go to HSI, that is H for hue, so I can change the hue of the light, and look at the way the light changes as I go through. You see the color underneath, it's now a greenish tinge, start off as red, and that goes all the way through the color spectrum, all 360 degrees of it. I can also click this button and then change the saturation level of it. So how blue is that light? So it stays the same color blue, but we change how bright that is. And I can go all the way down to 1. And then I could also change the brightness of it, the luminosity of it. And it goes all the way down again to 1. Look at that 1. That's what it looks like at 1. But that's not all. Then we go to effect and look at this. It has 21 to choose from, and all of these work based on the brightness that you choose. And so you can choose 100% brightness or go all the way down to 0, and that is how this light works. It's pretty cool, right? Has a tripod thread 1/4-20 here, has a tripod 1/4-20 here. The buttons or the dials are on the side, and obviously the light that is just blinding. It's actually not too bad, is it? But what I did want to do is I'm going to kill all these other beautiful lights, and we're just going to have this on, and you'll get to see for yourself how bright it is. I know, the party is now happening, right? So this is on a brightness of 76%, and I should take it off scene because we're not in a club. Oh, we're in a club, we can go. But we're not, we're civilized studio people. That's it. See, it is as easy as turning a couple of dials. You don't even have to remember which dial to press or which button to press. It's all quite there in front of you. And this is at a full arm's length away. So if you're thinking, can I vlog with this? Absolutely, you can vlog with it. It's obviously an RGB light, so it can do all sorts of different effects and options. You can have it as a backlight, a rim light. Is that like a cool portrait if I took a photo like that? This is on daylight setting. You can make it warmer, you can make it cooler. That is a bit chilly, isn't it? That is like white as ice. Or you can do everything in between. Is this light for you? Is it something that would be really, really helpful for you to have? I thought you want to know about this cool light because it's different, and for some of you it might be exactly what you're looking for. The only problem I found with it, and it's not a problem, but it's a potential vulnerability or weakness, is that when you turn it off, it sort of doesn't, it feels like, you see, like I'll turn it off, and sometimes it doesn't quite shut off, and then it does shut off, and I'm like, oh, is it off or is it not? And I worry about the longevity of the dials. Now, might be completely misconstrued and incorrect, but that's just one of the things I'm surprised by. But when you use a light, you usually use a light because you're in low light and you need to increase the light, and it's so easy to navigate its way around, which is why I was really keen to do a review on something that I thought was yogurt or custard, and then it turned out to be tofu. And what do you know? It's a light called Hello. If this has been helpful, this is $28.99 at the moment. It's reduced from $35.99 from the Photoolex website. There'll be a link in the description below if you'd like to subscribe to this channel because this has been helpful, or buy me a coffee because you're like, yeah, good job, Ralph, I'll give you a coffee because I love your work. You can do that because I love coffee. So you can do that down below. Join the channel, whatever else you like. Give us a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.